In 1979, in Japan, a shop by the name of Pretty was opened up. At this time, they sold things only from select shops. However, later on in 2001, they renamed to Angelic Pretty, where they began focusing more on their own designs, specifically Lolita designs. The brand primarily focused on brighter and especially later on more sweeter themes. And eventually, although they did not create it, they did popularize what is known as a border print. If you look back, I think the earliest signs that you could see were from 2003, but really I think it was 2005 when we started seeing more and more prints come out. The following year, they started experimenting more, and we got things like Pastel a la Mode, Twinkle Mermaid, and Puppet Circus. In 2008, it was pretty much expected that we would now receive prints in addition to non-prints with every Angelic Pretty release. And thus we got things like Wonder Party, Dreaming Macaron, Magical Etoile, and eventually in February 2009, we received what has since become one of Angelic Pretty's most iconic prints, Sugary Carnival. And so there was a period of time where just about everyone wanted a piece of that, up until the re-release in 2011. Before that, you could see it being sold secondhand for $600 US and more, which for a print is a little bit ridiculous, a lot of it ridiculous. But there was this extreme desire to have this type of print. And it was because of prints like this and similar ones such as Milky Planet that for a while replicas almost became accepted among mainstream Lolitas. Eventually, because of all the colors and just the mess going on within the print, it became kind of known as pastel vomit. And of course, many people outside of OTT Suite didn't understand how anyone could really be attracted to something that was so messy, basically. And to this day, it can almost be considered a meme, kind of, because even in Lolita tags, you will see the question asked regarding this dress, Sugary Carnival. It's not just that people don't like it, it's that they have like a genuine hatred for it because of what it's become. And it really truly fascinates me. Like, there are plenty of dresses and prints that I'm not into, but to have like a hatred for it, which I admit is a bit of an extreme. I don't think there's anyone out there in this world who's like, burn this dress. But they make a point to share just how much they dislike it. And honestly, this is the idea that I get whenever this happens. You remember when Twilight became super popular? Compared to other vampire books, it was really weak. I'm not gonna lie, I read all 3 books, by the way. 4 books, sorry. And compared to other books, it wasn't the best vampire book out there, definitely not by any means. And so people couldn't understand the popularity of it. Like, why do so many people like it? It sucks compared to all this other stuff that I've read. But people did love it, and they kept loving it for the years to come. And because the people couldn't understand why, this sort of witch hunt almost began to form. And over time, it just became really popular to hate it. And honestly, I kind of feel like there's some comparisons. I think it's kind of the same situation for Sugary Carnival. Like, the fact that of all the dresses, it was Sugary Carnival that stood out and was as iconic as it was for as long as it was, I think really ruffles a lot of petticoats. And so the question arises, what is so special about Sugary Carnival? Well, I am about to find out. So me personally, I have always loved carousel themes, always. Not even in dresses, just in general. But when I saw the print originally when it was released, I I liked it well enough. It didn't really stand out to me that much. It wasn't until I saw, was it Mio? Mio, I'm not sure. I don't remember what her name was, but she had the blue one piece on, and that one stood out for me, and that is the dress that I've always wanted. It's one of my dream dresses, just because the color scheme for me. Why is it, what makes it a dream dress? Why is it so special? I don't know. It looked really nice. However, despite the blue, or I'm sorry, the Saks version being my favorite, I have the pink one with me. So yeah. I missed out on getting the Saks version twice now, and both times it's like, oh, it sucks. It really sucks. But you know, there's really nothing you can do about it. You just wait until it happens to come along again. So far it hasn't, but this one has, and so I snagged it. I'm honestly not sure how I'll feel about it. I don't know. We'll see how it is when I open it. So while I'm opening this, let's go ahead and talk about other overrated prints. Personally, for me, honestly, I didn't get the hype for Fruits Parlor when it was released. I don't know if that's considered overrated or not, but it was popular enough that Bodyline made their own knockoff. Obviously, Bodyline had knockoffs before that one, but this one was especially blatant and just obviously very much based off of the popularity that the print had at the time. I did also get tired of seeing everyone and their mother wearing Milky Planet for the entirety of that year. Yeah. Although the black jumper skirt is also one of my dream dresses that I've not seen for sale, except for maybe once, and it was too expensive for me at the time. Oh, honey cake. I love honey cake, but honestly, I was very surprised to find just how coveted it became. Now it's just ridiculous. Like, the bag itself is so rare and so expensive to buy. It's just insane. But it is really cute, and it's also different from a lot of the things that AP has done. So in a way, I kind of get it, but I don't know. Another one that kind of confuses me is Romantic Rose Letter. Not because I don't like it, because all these dresses I like to some extent, but I don't understand how it runs for as much as it does now, even secondhand. Like, I adore floral prints, but Romantic Rose Letter was a little more on the simpler side. So compared to like the really detailed, heavy ones, the one piece it makes sense that it went for the price that it did. But all the jumper skirts and stuff, the price secondhand is a little higher than I would expect them to be. Oh, also Melty Ribbon Chocolate. I'm fairly certain that had Deerstalkers not made their review of that dress, it would not be nearly as expensive as it is to get your hands on nowadays. Let's see what's up. I see a pink Angelic Pretty bag. We all love that pink bag. Yay. Oh, it's fat. It's a lot fatter than I thought it would be. Watch it not even fit me. I see my favorite colors. Voila. And here is the head bow. And it has a little dangly star at the end, which makes me really happy. From what I understand with the older head bows, they always had like some kind of rare little addition thing, just little dangly bits or something. I don't know, they just seem a lot more unique back then, from what I understand. And here are the waist ties. Strawberries up in this bitch, what the fuck? Like I expected the marshmallows because marshmallows, but there's strawberries. Oh my god, that's so cute. And little bunnies, which I don't really get, but they're cute too. Oh, there's cherries too. There is fruit in this print, people. Fruit. I did not expect that at all. When it comes to carousels, I think more candy rather than fruit, but I love fruit, so I will take that. Here is the dress. I'm sure everyone's seen it like 10,000 times and they're just so sick of it. It's a little bit anticlimactic, but this is cute. The lace that goes here has stars. There's just stars all over the lace everywhere. And the bows. And I think this was a 2011 release. I'm not sure. Pretty sure. I think the seller was also unsure, but leaned more on the 2011 side. Obviously the lace at the bottom is horsies. The buttons I think are supposed to be marshmallows. There was one thing that I had been wondering about, and that was if it would have glitter in it or not, because I don't know if it's for the really old prints that have it in them. I thought that this was one of the prints that had the glitter embedded in the fabric. I know that Jewelry Jelly does still, even after all these years, but yeah, I don't know if that was on the first edition or what. This doesn't look at all like a replica, which is good. Means it's the real thing. I mean, it has the AP tag inside it, but you know, I don't know. I've never owned a replica. Not being a hater or anything. It's just wanted to hold out for the real thing. I'm just still so shocked by the strawberries. It's amazing. I love strawberries. I have an obsession with strawberries. So it's just very odd. It's a very happy surprise. But yeah, oh, the most important part are the horses. Can you even see? It was wrinkly because the bag, and that's just what happens when you put stuff in tight little enclosures. It's so cute, and I'm very happy. I'm glad that I got the pink version only because I am selling my Melty Chocolate, which is my main pink AP dress right now. As some of you might know, I like to have like at least one of every color for, you know, just to fit my mood. So this will be my pink replacement for now. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and try it on now. Be right back. And here we go. Feel like a basic bitch now, and it's pretty great. I don't know really what to do about this thing here though. I mean, I know you're supposed to tie it like that, but I don't really like things on my neck. Let me try and loosen it. Probably just end up keeping it in the dress when I wear it. Oh. I feel like such a pink princess right now, and it's a little bit foreign to me, to be honest. Like, I have sweet, but this is by far the sweetest thing that I have. So what is so magical about this dress? Well, really makes me smile, has my favorite colors, and it has all my favorite things. Look at these horsies. They are cute. They're very cute. I will never not love the design of these horsies. I kind of feel like a character, to be honest, wearing something a little bit outside my comfort zone, which is strange because I love sweet, but I like it. I'm gonna keep it for now. In the future, I may try and trade it for a sax if I can find someone who's willing to, with both the OP and the headband as well. There wasn't some overly happy magical moment opening this dress compared to other dresses that I've gotten. But I think that's because I have seen this dress so many times. So many times. For as long as I've been into Lolita is how long I have seen this dress. I have looked at other girls wearing it for 10 years now, so clearly I'm wearing it, so I don't think it deserves all the hate that it's getting, but I understand why people don't like it. It was iconic for the time that it was, and you know, styles change. Angelic Pretty has since moved on in a different direction. I'm just really not used to being this blonde and pink, surprisingly. It'll grow on me, I guess. But that is all for today, and if you have any dresses that you think are overrated, then go ahead and please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!